Yes, welcome to your expense sheet. Now this is what your expense sheet looks like. It's kind of similar to your income sheet, but let's go through it and enter a transaction. So again, here's your date. Double click, choose a date, enter a description. I'm gonna call this description, right? And oh sorry, this was my vendor's name. My vendor's name, Himalayas, and the description is description. And now our expense category. Again, this part is important because it pulls information from here into your income statement. So please always choose everything that you're supposed to choose. Don't omit anything when you are entering your data. There's not much to enter, just your data. So please stick to the instructions so that you don't miss any transactions from your income statement or any of the sheets that needs to be displayed. So let's say Himalayas is some example expense of 2,000 Ghana cedis. And what did we do? We withdrew this money, or we transferred it to our client Himalayas, gave us an invoice, and we paid them. So that was on the 4th of April. And this is the same thing. It automatically updates your monthly expense, so you can see your monthly total, your monthly expense, your total monthly expenses over here. And this is your yearly expense, your annual expense, the total. Now because on this summary table we don't have any transaction for December, let's enter a transaction for December so you see what I mean. Again, double click on the date. Let's skip to December. Good. 4th December. And again, our client is Foodie Corporation. They supply company with food, yeah. So lunch supply, and again our expenses. So now we don't have any such expense here, so I assume that if you're entering any expense here, you've already entered all of them in your chart of account. So let's just choose services here, or let's just go with example expense here, and it cost us 500. And it was, again, we pay them by bank, we transfer money to them. So let's see. So here's our 500 for December. It has been updated. So if you enter any data again, it would also be updated. Now that we've entered our expense data, and here's just a summary of your total expense from here. They're the same thing. So make sure that when you're entering your expenses, these are like expenses for your business, make sure that you always choose your date, enter your date, just double click and choose from the calendar. You can enter every other description, but entering your date, your expense choosing your expense category, and of course entering your expense amount and your payment method. These three things are things that you should by no means skip: your payment method, your expense category, and your date. There are things that you must not skip, no matter how in a haste you are when entering your transaction. Okay, now that we've entered this transaction, let's go back to our bank and see what it has pulled for us. As you can see, this is the withdrawals and deposits we made to our client. This is the description and launch supply that I wrote. So you can see that it has appeared here. So you know that it works. You just come here and you check for whatever information that you're looking for. So that is it for our expenses. Let's go over to the next sheet.